Hey guys, it's Nick with the Decampers, and on this video I am taking care of a couple little leaks that we found in some heavy rain. So stick with us and we're going to check it out. Okay, what we've got going on is in our back, what would be, I guess, passenger side corner, we had a leak, little bitty leak coming down on our end table. And in inspecting the silicone around this little gutter, the silicone was totally not adhered to anything anymore. And let me show you what else I found. So the gutter actually mounts back behind here with a screw that holds it together. And I don't know if you can tell, but right in there's a staple that holds the rubber membrane on. There's no silicone there. This little trim piece that runs the trailer, there's no silicone on top. This corner cap covers it. There's no silicone there. So what I'm going to do now is clean this area up, silicone everything really good, reassemble everything, and when I put that screw back in, I'm going to put some silicone on the threads. Okay, I've got the silicone cleaned off the best I can. Unfortunately, back behind here did kind of scratch the black paint just a little bit. And we've got David on the roof.
Hey guys.
He is cleaning the slide out, that little tape seal. He's cleaning that with some alcohol. And we are going to be putting Eternabond on our slide outs.
Yep.
That stuff works great. It really worked on our sister's pop-up.
Oh yeah, that's like the best stuff on it.
So we'll finish up this corner and then we'll get to that Eternabond. Okay, instead of regular silicone, this is the stuff that I like to use. It's by Liquid Nails, sealant, clearer than silicone, clear seal, all-purpose sealant, stays crystal clear, will not yellow, weatherproof seal, excellent adhesive and flexibility. And reading up on this stuff, it will adhere to silicone. So the tiny little bit of residue you might still see there, it'll stick to that. I've used this and I haven't had any problems with it. Okay, I have gonked it all up in behind all these bits with my little silicone sealant stuff. Now I'm gonna work my gutter drip back behind this piece, and I'll be adding some more sealant. Okay, gutter is put back in place. I've sealed all around it, and now I need to put the retainer screw back in, but I'm going to put some of the same sealant on the threads of the screw and then tighten it in. Okay, one hand holding the camera, one hand screwing in. So I've got my sealant on there. Just gonna tighten it up, and that screw should be sealed. Now I think I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing with these screws here. Just being, really cautious. Because if you see, that one's not even like flush. Alright, it's kind of hard to show you each little step because I'm just doing camera with one hand and everything else with another hand, but I went through and did the same little treatment on those screws, backed them out and put some sealant on the threads and tightened them in, and then kind of wiped the excess off. So hoping this handled the little leak that we were having in the corner. Now let's get onto that Eternabond tape on the slides. Okay, so now we're gonna do the tape sealant, and I keep forgetting what it's called. Eternabond tape. We've just stretched out. Our rear master slides are about 12 foot long, and we've cut a little extra to where it'll go kind of over just a little over the edge. And so David's gonna help me. We're going to peel the backer off a little at a time and adhere it down, and we're going to use a hair dryer to kind of heat it a little bit. The RV dealer recommended we kind of heat it up a bit since it's kind of cool temps out. So let's get started on that. Okay, I want to show you guys this. I'd almost forgot about it. So on return of our trip from Galveston, washing all the salt off the RV, we noticed some of the screws are kind of high I mean, high enough to where it has pushed some of their little cheapy tape up. So I'm gonna go through. I have no choice but to break that membrane a little bit, or not the membrane, but the factory's tape, and tighten these screws down. Okay, so this is what it's looking like. We have gone through where the screws are. We've tightened them, smoothed out the tape stuff that was there, which I can tell by touching this Eternabond's a whole lot better than whatever the factory put on it. And I've left a hangover. Once I'm done, I'm going to come here and I'm going to cut at an angle and wrap that over the edge a bit. This stuff is super duper sticky. Be careful if you're going to do this as you're going. As you can see, I started getting a little off. Started kind of coming out a bit, and I got low here. So I kind of corrected it, made it not so pretty right here. But whatever, it's better than factory and better than having any kind of a leak. So I just need to go along the rest of it. Okay, so now David is, we've got the whole strip put on. And so now David is going behind with the hair dryer and heating the adhesive up and continue to kind of rub in all the little creases and everything real good. It's looking good. It wasn't the nightmare I was worried it was going to be. Okay, so I've come to the front end of our slide here by the front door, and I've brought it on down over. I know it's getting a little dark, it's hard to see, I'm sorry, but there's a metal trim bit here, and I wanted it to come down over that. You can tell where there's a screw. So I've wrapped it on down the edges, did a little cut from the corner, and I'm really liking this. I feel so much better about it. Okay, just got the other end done here on the back corner of the slide, and I'm pretty pleased with it. What do you think, David?
I'm really happy with it. Honestly, like whenever we first got the trailer, I wasn't really into doing all this bandaging up the trailer as I would have saw it, but now...
Yeah, because I was trying to talk about it since day one.
Nick was trying to convince me to do this, and but now that it's done and we've had, you know, needed to do this, like I totally see doing this to a brand new trailer right off the factory floor.
Oh yeah, we want to go and do all the air vents and everything with this stuff.
Yeah, it's better than a leaking wall or delamination, so just do it
and
if you're thinking about it.
Better quality than what the factory put on it.
Yeah, this is way better quality stuff than what the factory put on it.
So before we run out of daylight, I think we're gonna do it one more slide.
Yeah.
But this is gonna be it for now, guys, because it's dark.
All right, guys. We'll talk to you guys next time.
Hit the
like button, hit the subscribe button, and
hit us up on Instagram to Campers OK.
Yeah, and we'll see you guys next time. Happy camping.